Alright. Alright, let's get busy, chat. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we on. You feel what I'm saying? Move my mic down a little bit. Okay, back. Now let's get busy. Y'all know what we finna do. Well, actually, let me explain to y'all what we finna do. We got reacts. We finna get some reacts going. And after reacts, we doing after Twitter reacts. We doing Twitter reacts first. Then we doing Would You Rather, and then we doing regular reacts on YouTube. So yeah, let's get to it, man. No horse playing. This stream should be minimum 2.5 hours, probably 3 though, more than likely. I'm gonna try to push it to 3 at least. I don't know how much game I'm gonna do. Probably like 30 minutes. I should do like 30 minutes, right? Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. Let's you feel what I'm saying? I also got that Scrandle video dropping for y'all. I'm about to drop that joint too. But yeah, let's get to it, man. Fear Buck. We surely went over no Twitter news and like we ain't went over Twitter news in like 3 days probably. So let's get to it. This is an hour-long video. What is this? Full body cam footage of Playboy Cardi being arrested in Utah and charged with misdemeanor assault on an alleged altercation involving his ex-girlfriend Gio and a driver. What? Is this for sale? Wait, what did he ask him? Okay. I guess my nigga. Well, how Playboy Cardi fans going? What they gonna defend this and be like, yeah, man. People look up to this guy, by the way. I mean, should I guess, my nigga? Some more YB now. Cardi. Utah cursed. Newly surfaced footage. YB's 2025 arrest for reckless driving. Officer had no idea who he was after pulling him over for going 109. Jesus. Jesus. About where Kirk was assassinated. About why did he feel he needed to say that? Huh? Who said that? I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't too much care about this either. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Fuji slaps Coral during an interview after Coral repeatedly baited him about his religion and disrespected him. Okay. What is this? Like, what, like, why was he raised baiting Fuzi? Was this like an interview? Like, what was he, and is he saying like Muslims having sex with goats? I don't really know. Like that sounds like propaganda spreaded by, well, what's the name? the Jewish guy that LARPs as like a white supremacist or white nationalist. Jake Lang. That sound like something he'll say. Maybe I'm tripping now. Well, I know I'm not tripping on the Jake Lang thing, but like I still don't understand where people get their information from. You know what I'm saying? Yo, V8 engine Shakira. What? What's up, Finji? V8 engine. Did this white man really suck a penis? Well, I don't even know why I'm asking that. I don't even want to know that information. I'll subscribe. Appreciate that, Sahara. Yo, if you want to make sure you like the stream up and subscribe, like the stream up and subscribe, like the stream up and subscribe. You feel what I'm saying? So how you doing anyways? I'm doing pretty good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got that I got this short that I'm finna drop. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm kind of editing it kind of decent too. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like one of my first little. Um, it's kind of like one of my first little decently edited joints. Let's play this in 2x speed. I thought it was gonna be like one of them overly nuclear slaps, bro. That would, Jesus, boy, this better be AI generated. There's no way he looks like this, bro. Mugshot goes viral after unlawful use and possession of a firearm. My nigga, there's no fucking way, bro. So all your videos will be decently edited when you get what's up. Oh yeah, low key, I forgot about doing that after stream. You gotta remind me. Remind me before I get off stream today, bro, so I can do that. I forgot. I really forgot about that shit. That's crazy. Not sure who has the worst mugshot. Who the fuck is this nigga? This nigga definitely look crazy. This Cuffham, ain't it? You wanna know what's crazy? Cuffham don't look too crazy in this mugshot. He kind of look regular. I think more of his stream like clips, his screen clips, his stream clip screenshots look worse. It's like one of those Stones from Spy Kids. Oh fuck no. Bro look like he accepted the DLC mission. Jesus, bro. Not being on it. Currently been fed to feed my fire. Okay, well I don't know what the fuck they took out. Oh, you gotta look up for illegal possession. I'm currently in prison. Okay, yeah, these might be bots in here, bro. That folks so ugly that said that if I was an officer, I would have threw his jury and shot back on. I ain't gonna lie, game. This nigga do look crazy as fuck, bro. This might be this might be top three. No, this top five craziest mug shots I've ever seen in my life, bro. Not gonna lie to you. NYC swim week. Don't care about that. Everybody reportedly facing up to 15 years in prison over alleged yacht robbery. This nigga robbed motherfuckers? When being kicked off a yacht moments before Dean's attempted robbery charge arrest. What? Dean with his cellmate. I ain't gonna lie. The most nuclear part is them niggas been doing great for like the past 15 days. You ain't been seeing no like terrible clips of them niggas. I don't think. Yo, so I pinned that old one that had a P in it. Oh, what you fucked up the typing shit? You pinned this one. Barack shares his 2026 summer playlist featuring Drake, Future, Bossman, D-Lo, Molly Santana, Doechii, Vince Staples, and more. This is playlist. Why the fuck does this look like this? What the fuck are the artists? Why the song names bigger than the artist names? I'm sorry, I can't look at that. That looks too stupid. Shout out to Barack Obama, man. Shout out to his playlist. WNBA issues a statement after its official X account appeared to endorse Angel Reese and Paige placing bets on each other. While other social media posts are intended to align WNBA players are aware of the league's policy prohibiting betting on WNBA games and receive training. Every year enforcing these policies will be published address the matter. Okay, what? Paige Buckers on the bet she made with Angel Reese. Okay. Wait, let me see. What the fuck was the bet? Bro, this is like this is I'm not going like I'm not trying to rain on nobody's parade gang, but like this is like chump change betting gang. Like this is like the fact that the WNBA is taking this serious. First of all, they bet each other for $100 on who team would win. Okay, that's like cool. I get you. I guess you could say like, yo, that's kind of like fixing the game. One person could throw, the other person can't. But this is over $400. Now, when we was talking about Malik Beasley and what's my man's name, Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups, we was talking about millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. DeJounte Porter or Jonte Porter, whatever his name was. When we was talking about NBA players betting, and they was betting, and they was doing sports betting, I don't like what? What are we talking about, bro? This is like, do you know how laughable this is, bro? People regularly bet their friends this type of money in real life. Not even just NBA players. People in like office jobs do all this. You were saying, well, We'll be doing a game in the stream. Yeah, we'll be playing Would You Rather this stream. I know they probably in the comments like, bro, what are we doing? I don't know nothing. These 2 minutes to give us entertainment. I don't care. The apology lasted longer than the original post. The WWE is actively fighting as hard as it can against being seen as a legit sports as a legit sports league by the general populace. So very odd. I mean, I guess, my nigga, nobody cares about that bullshit though. Who the fuck is this? TMZ reports Emily Wilson is recovering from a catastrophic brain injury she suffered after going into cardiac arrest after her rehab. At a rehab facility. What? No, that's crazy. I remember I suggested Would You Rather as an idea for streams. You did? How did I remember that? I seen Joe Bart play it, and I was like, yo, this would be dope for me to play on stream. But I didn't realize you suggested that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland from Family Guy. Come on, brother, you gotta get better jokes. That's like some third grade shit. It's like, oh my god, bro, you look just like Cleveland from Family Guy. What? Come on, bro. What we doing with that dick riding? Appreciate the dick eating, though, bro. U.S. robotics companies Sat Satris is developing a century-style robotic. Okay, operate. Wait, what? Operate in dangerous environments. Appreciate whoever just subbed, man. Appreciate whoever just subscribed. You need such as wildfire, disaster zones, and toxic areas. What the fuck is this? Who's building this? Elon Musk? This is like some bullshit, bro. I'm sorry. Like, what are we doing? They just be wasting money. Appreciate you for subscribing. Uh, Points. Points. Shout out to you, my nigga. Today's release that has been moved again to January 24th of 2028, despite his recent prison fight. It was previously changed to April 15th, 2028 to February 23rd, 2028. Now been moved again. Is they just trying to like fast forward the date of him being released? I mean, goddamn. They're gonna have his freaky ass out by Christmas. More than likely, yeah. I don't know why they used a picture of Chris Tucker. Only person I've seen fight in jail and get lesser time added to his sentence. Yeah, that is crazy. That is nuclear. I don't care about that bullshit. Ryan Garcia gave Jason Wayne the beats when they sparred. I mean, the most nuclear part about this is Ryan Garcia is probably going like maybe 10 or 15%, bro. This ain't even like, oh, this not a real sparring session, but he just hitting Jason with like pop shots and shit. W's for Jason for getting in there with him though. That was crazy. He was just whooping Jason's ass. W's for Jason though. He ain't fall, man. Jason Weaver was Ryan Garcia. Tomorrow, my boy Jason beat the fuck out of Ryan. Oh nah. Come on, bro. Especially Jason knowing all these streamers. When they sparred him, either quit, got knocked down 2 times. Jason stayed up the whole time they sparred. Yeah, this reminded me of that. This reminded me of that situation where, if we being honest, he probably could have knocked Jason out with his headgear on. But this reminded me of that situation where Sneeko fought, not fought, but he sparred Sean Strickland, and Sean Strickland was trying to knock that nigga out, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia beats everyone but real boxers. Just throwing the damn towel. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he did whoop Jason, bro, but W's, I guess. That boy Max reacts to Zoe Spencer calling him the F slur. I mean, I guess, bro. What is this? Is this like Discord messages? Not a clip. I just saw someone posted it from her Discord. I don't think I can zoom in on this. Wasn't you bigger than him though? Fucking crybaby, bitch ass nigga. Don't let you motherfuckers dim your light. You're a star in the making. To I'm the real diva, bitch. Jesus Christ. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty kind of remind me of like said the fuck is the F slur. You know what the F slur is, Finji. Take the word maggot and then but take the M out and put the F in there. I can't say it because I'm on Twitch and YouTube and they will get niggas up out of there. But yeah. To my fist said that's the only So that word is the only slur I'm offended by it? Yeah. It is true. It's only a slur by the people who are offended by it, which is I don't know. They protecting the whole it's the LGBTQ and all the extra, you feel what I'm saying? I can't say it on here, but I mean if I was streaming on Kick exclusively, I could be ripping that joint back and forth, but yeah. There's on the air coverage just talking about nobody want me to be myself. So everybody making fun of me, but nobody felt bad when I was crying. But nobody felt bad when I was crying. Niggas made fun of me and tried to cancel me for everything. Okay. I mean, gang, I think but this whole conversation of what she just typed right here, gang, this is a whole like woe is me, nobody felt bad for me, whatever the case may be, yada yada yada. Like the Max situation and people rocking with Max, bro, is a completely different situation from what she's talking about. I remember what she's talking about because I don't think I ever streamed or reacted to it. This might have been before I was doing reactions, but she talking about the whole she was crying on the internet, but see, look, a lot of that was her own doing though. That wasn't it wasn't the how would I put this? It wasn't like oh people just stopped rocking with you out of nowhere and just started treating you like trash. No, you was running around biting people, and then Kyle was like, "Yo, I'm not rocking with you no more." And then you cried about you not getting in Stream University, and then after that, you beefed with Soluminati. Soluminati was like, "Your time has come. Your time came. He treated you. Everybody reacted to that shit and was like, oh, she beefing with this nigga? Yeah, it's over with her." And then it was like, okay, you water under the bridge now, gang. Like, what you want people to do? What do you want somebody to do once you get into it with the person that ain't nobody got no business getting into it with, bro? Let's be honest, gang. Like, come on, bro. More people be offended by it. F slurs don't. Don't mean a goddamn thing. Or wearing this shit. Said just suck a dick or grow a dick. It don't matter. Oh my god. Just own it isn't and shut up. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm with you on that one, Fenty. I'm with you on that one, bro. People be offended by a whole lot of like worthless nonsense. Anthony Edwards' baby mama speaks out after the judge ordered him to pay $3,000 in child support, claiming nearly half of black children grow up a without a resident father. Saying Anthony Edwards took either his children out of the court instead of them pursuing child support and never signed their birth certificate. I mean, if I'm being honest, bro, you kind of like, bro. Look, we all knew what Anthony Edwards was on, gang. If you a woman and you got pregnant by Anthony Edwards and you thought he was gonna stay and do the whole father figure romance and he was gonna be dancing in the rain with you and y'all was gonna be nuclearly overly, you feel what I'm saying? No, Anthony Edwards ain't that type of nigga, man. We all knew that. At least I did. Shit. The nigga probably he worth like 200 something million. Why would he what would he like no nigga I'm not finna be tied down, boy. What's good in the hood gang? What's that word? Is it Muda? Meadow? I'm gonna just call you Muda, nigga. What's that word, Muda? I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you and sorry that happened. Jesus. That he's willingly choose to have children with ain't shit man and get mad when the nigga ain't shit. To us if he told her if he told her what it was and she ain't listen, that's on her. To us she wanted to try to for a financial come up and she's exactly where she put herself. Yeah, that's a fact. You can't choose to have kids with an ain't shit nigga and then when the nigga ain't shit, it's like, oh my god, he's so terrible. No, bitch. What the fuck is Shaq doing? Shaq jumped into this random woman's video to show her while she was working out at the gym. What the fuck is Shaq doing here? W Shaq, man. Let me ask you a closer look at his new hairstyle. I don't care about that, man. He kind of do like a geech. Cause that shows off his new braid hairstyle. W hairstyle, big forehead, black ass nigga. Spider-Man Brand New Day expected to debut with a 91% Rotten Tomatoes score. Okay, big W's. Why do they keep showing this picture of old girl and what happened to her? So crypto influencer body slammed by a woman half his size after he dumped water on her. Jesus, she just damn. Why would he do that though? He immediately pulled out his firearm after catching someone stealing from his car yesterday. Who was this? Damn, he pulled out a whole goddamn M16 on him. New York woman exposes a man for inappropriately touching her and another woman on. Huh? Huh? Yeah, this nigga's a weirdo, gang. Said, now you're good as my Arabic name. How do you pronounce it, anyways? Yeah, like what is this name, bro? It's Medoda. Medoda. I ain't want to botch it, bro. So I'm gonna just call you Muda, because that's what the name looked like to me. What the what? Okay, man, watch out, man. I ain't got time for this. Where's the police when you need them? Be careful, ladies. It's sexual deprived ninja. Needs to be arrested. Uncivilized. Da da da. Yeah, I'm about to say why I get why she was recording him, but where's the police at? She didn't make like a phone call to the police before, after this or before this. Yeah, this nigga's too nuclear, bro. Let's go ahead and get that up out of here, gang. You feel what I'm saying? The viral Walmart yodeling kid is all grown up now. Yeah, we already know this. W's, man. Big W's for him. Streamer trailer, we got into a fight with fellow streamer Sweater GXD for calling him the hard on stream. Okay. All right, let's get into some more Twitter news. See if it's any more Twitter news before we jump into, you feel what I'm saying? What was I finna do? Let's go Yoxic. Yoxic always kind of got some, you feel what I'm saying? Logan Paul found the 1 of 1 Shohei Ohtani dual golden logo man autograph card sold for $11 million after being pulled from a local card shop. Okay. When his local card shop grabbed 2 cases. Wait, went to his local card shop, grabbed 2 cases, opened the first case, didn't hit for nothing, opened the second case. It hit big. Okay. Wow. Cole broke down in tears after being thrown. After being thrown in a surprise birthday party by all his friends and family, turning 26 years old. W's. Damn, that's 8 million people in there, ain't it? Wait, what? Yana was concerned after her mermaid trainer, who had a life flashing scare after nearly drowning while teaching her. Jesus. Lacey announced his new long-awaited partnership with Rubet, monthly trips paid for our. Didn't I see this already? Congrats on the. Damn. $75,000 win or $80,000. Facebook expands the possibility of gamifying crypto trading into a video game. I mean, I guess. So what is the science? Wait, what is the science behind offensive words, bro? So I get some words are offensive, but not being allowed to say them in any context is low-key crazy. Yeah, that's a fact. Say the N-word makes sense, but the rest, get the fuck over it. I guess if I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, it's it's really, I think it depends on where it derives from. Like, I think most offensive words derive from like a historical context. There's always history behind something or the history of something that makes something so offensive. Like we say the N word and all that. Boom. There's history behind why that word is so offensive. So of course that would be one. Or I mean, there's a slur for Hispanics. There's a slur for. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The only people that it really ain't no slur for is white people, but you got to slur for Asians. Hell, you even got to slur for Jews. I'm pretty sure Arabs got one. I don't really know though, but it's always like historical events or historic moments in history on why most words are offensive or why you can't say them, even in a certain context. I remember being in come on, bro, just some of my fucking cup, man. That shit blowing the fuck out of me. I don't feel like drinking that shit. I remember being in middle school, and we was reading about, I think, the civil rights movement and all that, and I think one of my teachers had to say like the N word because they was reading something. It was something crazy, bro. And I remember being like, "Yo, bro, what the hell is this?" Um, so now we got to start over here. That word in Ireland means you get beat to death with a stick. To be honest, Jesus. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Even I'm pretty sure. Yeah, y'all got words over that too, bro. Said we white, but since Ireland was discriminated and killed by the British. Um, wait, we're denied work in America, and it became a big slur. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember what video was I watching, bro? I was watching a video on something, and it was something about, I think, like northern, like, is it Northern Ireland? Northern Ireland kind of being like, it's like this. I don't want to say like a big ass parade, but not. Well, it's kind of like a parade, not like a festival, but it's something where they build this like big ass wooden thing, and they like burn it, and they put the flags of places that they don't like, and they burn them too and shit like that. It's certain shit like that, bro. And it was something about people in Northern Ireland kind of, they kind of like rock more with like being British or claim that it was something along those lines. I forgot what video I reacted to, bro, but it was like 2 weeks ago. I remember you not being in here for that stream, and I was watching that video, and I'm like, I gotta ask Finji about this. Say, yeah, Northern Ireland was taken by the British. Where Ireland used euros, but used pounds up top. Oh, okay, 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 okay. So do they still do? So do people do y'all in Ireland not rock with people in Northern Ireland, or is it like some or is it like different? I guess. So don't tell an Irish person, oh yeah, the British part of Ireland. So you will once again get beaten with a cane. Jesus. I guess y'all just really don't rock with them niggas. The person who bet this might be the dumbest or smartest person, was dumbest or smartest and human in the world. Say no, we rock with each other, but said, but we have the Brits in the ways in the Northern Ireland who refuse. All the Northern Irish who refuse to side with us. That's kind of crazy. I was seeing. I don't know if I might be botching this or getting this wrong, but I remember it was something. I was watching something on it, and it was saying like it was. I want to say it was relating. It was relating to the whole war that's going on, the Israel Palestine shit, and it was saying something about them kind of rocking with Israel a little bit, or some about they fuck with them, and then they burn the Palestinian flags, but in Ireland y'all not fucking with it. It was something along those lines. It was a lot in the video, and I'm like, yo, bro, Finji is here. He's not here on the worst day. That I'm watching the video about his country, and I can't ask him the questions. So we have an entire martial arts Irish stick fighting Jesus. Never started beef with an Irish person who has any form of a stick or a cane. You get your shit rocked. Yeah, bro. I ain't fight. I ain't me personally. I'm not looking to fight no niggas in general. No bullshit. Wait, did this person win? Big tickets always catch the eye. Okay, this person either won or lost. Bad. I don't know though. Facebook criticizes the current streaming culture, calling it a cancer. After reacts to a streamer who publicly harassed Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill while filming the show. I can't say he harassed them. I would say he didn't know how to read the room. This was I remember watching this clip. This was like last week, right? I think. I'm with him on this one, even though FaZe Banks will be saying some stupid shit, but I'm with him on this one. Well, I'm not. I don't know about that part though. If you, I'll put it like this to you, bro. I don't care if it's the World Cup. I don't care if it's the NBA Finals. I don't care if it's the Super Bowl. If you pay thousands of dollars to go somewhere, gang, and you a content creator, as long as you not infringing on somebody else's space or whatever the case may be, and you in your own little bubble and you doing your thing off to the side, record your content, get whatever clips or whatever you need to do for maybe you trying to maybe I can make some of the money back that you spent or whatever. I'm all for that because you spent your own bread, so it doesn't really matter. You feel what I'm saying? It's also like you going to a restaurant. If you pay to go in there and you film, like I ain't even saying discreetly, but just in your own little space, and you ain't got nobody in the camera, you decent, bro. You ain't gotta do all the whole yo. You shouldn't be doing that because it's a restaurant, nigga. You can do what you want to do, as long as if okay now if the restaurant telling you you can't film it now, different ball game. Well, see, then again, the crazy part is he's saying this right now and he's streaming. I get you streaming in the house, bro, but you one thing I don't like about people saying stuff like that is that you loop everybody into a box. It's people that comment that a lot, bro. Not even on my page and nothing like that, but they comment it in other people's comment section on clips of streamers or whatever. They be, yo, oh, anybody that streams, I hate you. Or if you're a content creator, I hate you. And you making it, you feel what I'm saying? I get it, but it's like, come on, bro. Let's be authentic with ourselves here, bro. We can't throw everybody in the same box. And I get that he's not doing that, but he's doing it by saying streamers. Just being 100, bro. That streamers are vampires more than humans. Okay. It's been said, well, half the time I was thinking streamers. The streamers clearly out of pocket, but calling the entire culture is calling the entire culture cancer is a bit much. Says still read the room, King. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Calling out the entire culture for dude stupid ass, like nah, it's I get it though, cause that clip pissed me off too when I was watching it. Like, come on, gang, you gotta come on, bro. That's like it's like you. I would say it's like you record in some way, even though it's your First Amendment. You feel what I'm saying? Like the freedom of press and all that, bro. You get to record whatever you want to do and do your thing. But it's like you record somebody out in public and they don't want to be recorded, gang. It's like let's watch out real quick. You feel me? Wait, let me. I ain't read what you said, bro. I started with the Irish ambushed the British who had guns and killed them with sticks and walking canes. Then it was used. Wait, then it used in bar fights and brawls for decades. Jesus. Yeah, y'all nuclear. I teach beginner classes on Sundays. LOL. MMA with karate background. Kyle and Irish stick fighting for culture. Yeah, that's too nuclear. Fighting with sticks. You're gonna bash somebody's brains in. Fed Speaks on the Aura retired crypto trader, which he has after $40 million profit in a single trade. Okay, he reacted to this Ludwig clip. Let me see. Also, though, I remember seeing the whole. I seen Ron was having this kind of the same conversation with Agent. I think the reason FaZe was always destined to fail is because none of them owned anything. Not saying that they don't own no houses or no cars and nothing like that. Of course, they can own whatever the fuck they want. They got some bread. They can pay for that shit. They didn't own the group. FaZe is a corporate company. They was never gonna get ownership in nothing. So at the end of the day, they was gonna be doing it for nothing. So I get what he's saying, but I get his gripe too. Him spending the money or him going into debt or whatever the case may be, Maybe he lied about that. Maybe he didn't, because he also said he went into debt, and then he said that he sold his share in Phase that he owned for like a couple $1 million, which is kind of crazy because it's like, okay, if you sold it for a couple million, I mean, you got your money back. Or I don't know, bro. But I think that was always destined to fail. Maybe Core might be destined to fail too if they all don't buy in and have the same common, I guess you could say, the same common consensus goal of being like, yo, this is what we want to take the group, this is what we want to do, then of course it will fail. But yeah, I guess it's my absolute cope. If their peak, if their peak was then, then why do they now, huh? Oh, why do they now live in a better house, all pulling quite a hit number. All pulling quite a hit more numbers. Jesus fucking Mary and Joseph. People on Twitter have to be the dumbest motherfuckers. All pulling quite a hit number. All pulling quite literally more numbers. Like what are we like, huh? Said then they were back then. Okay. Said the new channel surpassed the phase on in 3 months. Okay. That nigga's an idiot. Say give them 6 more months though. Either they'll figure out either they'll figure out the group formula, or it'll become another remember when story. Yeah, true. I think they'll figure it out, bro. Just get them niggas some time, gang. I'd be surprised that most groups last as long as they did. No bullshit. How long today's stream gonna be? Probably like 3 hours, more than likely, bro. So I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play Would You Rather for at least like 30, 40 minutes. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna play Would You Rather for at least like 30 or 40 minutes, and then reactions for like at least an hour or so. About a good 3 hours, bro. Hopefully. So I don't know. Would You Rather might be like 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm gonna try to like. I don't try to time most of it. Well, except for my reactions, I kind of try to time them a little bit as far as how many I'm gonna do in the day, so I can know how much I gotta take out or whatever the case may be. But yeah, Major Bill Phase Clan try to take a 10% of the streamer's revenue, which ultimately led to everyone leaving the organization. Yeah, see that's also something I wanted to mention. Like it was also never going to work because they did mention that Phase wanted a part of their revenue, but here is where even if he complains about that, and I get it would be him recouping his bread or whatever I don't know, just putting it back into the content. Where that the downfall is with that too. If you take 10% of the revenue that they make from streaming, they own nothing in this said thing that they working for or working, yeah, pretty much working for. You get 10% of their revenue, they get 90%. And then they get a return of what? Like, do they get a share in the business? They don't get no shares in the company, a percentage of the company, nothing. That's ass, bro. If I'm being honest. I mean, see that's where they all gotta come together as a cohesive unit, gang, and work together, bro. I think I ain't gonna lie, as much shit as most of these groups, well, not most of these groups, this one group, as much shit as AMP gets, bro. The fact that AMP has stayed afloat for as long as they have, gang, and all of whatever controversy may have occurred with any of them, gang, and it's always just been them, and they've been doing their thing, and ain't been no members added to the group. Of course, Kai he done did the whole, you know what I'm saying, put Clover in the house and got the whole shit, Tyler and them, everybody, but everybody kind of got their own like shit going on and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like a oh shit they divide and conquer type shit, and I like that, bro, really, because most black people don't really know how to get money together, and I'm pretty sure I heard agents say this so many times. AMP didn't make no money when they first started. AMP probably didn't make no money within their first couple of years or whatever. But them niggas stuck it out, gang. You know what I'm saying? I find Queso doing it. Would you rather? Very interesting. So it's a good one. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. It's crazy because I didn't even see Queso do it, bro. But I seen Joe Bart do it, and I was like, what? I gotta do this. But if Queso did it, yep, I gotta do that too. Also, that the last time, I don't know if you was in here. No, actually, you wasn't in here because this was when you had the motherfucking migraine and shit. I played the game Scrandle, where they compare foods, and you gotta pick which side actually, well, which you gotta pick the side that everybody else chose and shit like that. That shit was fun as hell too. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta upload that video. I think that I played this shit for like 30 minutes, I think, or 40 minutes, something crazy. I remember that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the business was ever gonna work, gang. If Phase never went corporate, gang, I don't think I think. Well, then again, they would have never been able to create the whole other Phase shit. But I think that was Phase's downfall, bro. Not even gonna lie to you, bro. So I actually gave you a suggestion a few streams ago for Would You Rather. So just before the migraine. Damn, I should have paid attention to that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's on me. So the funny thing is, I was just biking. Said when I got home, opened my phone and went blind. Jesus, boy. Yeah, see, Fendi, you live your life too much on the goddamn edge, my nigga. That's too nuclear. Said does bro stream just react to all their content and just talking shit? What the fuck? So it reminds me of Josh Zerko from Sidemen. He does almost everything, but it's just so much. So much that it stifled the growth of his own content. Said the burnout is inevitable, but it comes with a job. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, it comes with a job unless you can find somebody else to do it. FaceBank's called COVID-19 the biggest scam in history and admits he faked the vaccine card. I mean, yeah, that is a fact, bro. Shit, Dr. Fauci, Bill Gates, and all these motherfuckers. That shit was in the Epstein files. Being like, yeah, we gonna run phase one of the simulation. No pun intended. You feel what I'm saying? So any medical condition or history out there, I probably have it. Jesus. So I'm surprised the fucking mole on my chest so it hasn't mutated and grown teeth yet. Jesus, boy. That's a fact. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I will say this. I do be bringing up this nigga name a lot, but if we being 100, he did kind of set the precedent for this shit, bro. The nigga Sneeko, he got banned for, well, what he say? He said something about he got banned. One of his strikes was for COVID misinformation, election, I think misinformation or manipulate something, and then I think the other one was him platforming Nick Fuentes. But a lot of that the whole COVID thing is something that he got banned for, gang, and it came out that like, yo, this shit was fake. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even know he said that shit back then, but when COVID was happening, I said for two reasons why that shit was like a ultimate scam. Maybe it's, you know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe I'm tripping. So you said Sneako's name more than he has at this point. Yeah, that's a fact. Only reason I'll be referencing Blur lots because I'll be seeing his clips. I'll be seeing his clips, and I ain't gonna front. A lot of the stuff that some other people might be saying or representing or they might be doing, bro be like, yo, bro, I been said this shit, and he'll pull up the context of like, yo, I said this shit back in this time, and he'll show the clip of it, and I'm like, oh, okay, damn, I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers. And also, most people do hate this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. I mean, I guess you could say ideology might not rock with a lot of other people's shit, but that's besides the point. I don't really care about all that. I'm not into whatever his ideology is. If somebody is gonna tell the truth about something, I rock with that. So I salute him for that. But the reason I always felt COVID was like weird as hell, gang, is because them stating that it was an airborne virus. I remember this being a thing. They said the virus was airborne. You don't get it from touching things that other people touch. You can just get it randomly through the air, going outside, being in the house. It don't matter. I'm like, okay, it's an airborne virus. So which means anybody can get the shit at any point ever. Okay, and then you can get a COVID shot. But if you get the shot, it doesn't guarantee that you won't get COVID. Oh, so you telling me that if this is an airborne virus, if I get the shot, it doesn't guarantee that I'm not gonna catch COVID anymore. And then there's 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 90 different variations. Yeah, come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. I took a dump in my poopy pants. Dirty booty ass nigga. I like honesty, brother. Yeah, me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even if it hurts. See? He just mentioned it. He just mentioned it. Yeah, see that and that's another thing, bro. This nigga, I would say this, bro. The amount of people who probably would have quit and bowed out, or maybe like apologized or and wanted to get reinstated. The nigga Sneeko was banned for 3 years, gang. For he got banned for 3 years on YouTube, gang, for COVID misinformation, and he's still here. Like, gang, that's nuclear work. Do you like? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Do you know how many people? If you get banned for 3 years on all platforms, and it's not like he was just like, oh man, he was on Instagram and he was on TikTok and all that. They banned this nigga everywhere, and this nigga's still around. That's nuclear, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know too many people who could be for banned off social media for a couple years and still come back around and people be like, yeah, we still give a fuck about this nigga. Facts. Yeah, I remember that. And it's crazy because I remember, and this was during, I want to say this was during 2021. I had moved to Oregon with my cousin, and I remember riding in the car with him, and he had asked me about like would I ever take the vaccine, and I told him no, and then I gave him, and then he asked me why, and I gave him my same reason on why, and he was in the military, so he had to take it and all that for work and X, Y, and Z. But I was like, bro, I'm not doing that game. That shit don't even it don't even make sense. The fact that I couldn't even get enough information on why I should take this didn't sit right with me. An airborne virus that even if I get the shot for, I can still catch. Gang, I might as well not take it. I mean, if I don't take it, I'm at the same risk. If I don't take it, I can get COVID and still get COVID and still get COVID. If I do take a shot, I still get COVID and still get COVID and still get COVID. What are we doing? No, none of it makes sense. You can't poison my brain like that, gang. I'm a little stupid. I ain't that goddamn slow. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, bro. Trying to negotiate with local bars and cure his arm out of odds 1,060,000. Whatever the hell that is. Playboy Max couldn't stop laughing after Sky Jackson said the only person who she doesn't want her son to be like is Rakai. Ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you, but you got way worse people than your son could be like, this ain't even me being on the overly defending Rakai type shit, but it's way worse people in life on the planet that your son could be like than Rakai gang. Let's be honest. What's that word? My nigga Wade. Sometimes honesty is the realest thing out there. Um, so like I'm honest enough to be honest about not being honest. He said, what the fuck, bro? He said, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch, but at least I'm real. To others who are honest when others who are honest when they're also genuine. They are the best people out there, even if they ain't perfect. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's kind of like relating to the whole thing with what we were just talking about. What we was just mentioning. Yeah, we just mentioned Sneeko and shit. I think a lot of people don't like bro because of his honesty or because of how honest he actually will be when speaking on. And maybe it's the words that he used, and people don't really like it. But in a way I'm the same way. Not all the way though, because I guess you could say I'll kind of like lighten it up or fluff it up a little bit. But the only time I'll get brutally honest is if I'm mad. Like if I'm like upset, gang. I'll let I guess you can kind of say beating around the bush. That'll be the best terminology I could use. Kind of goes out the window if I'm being honest here. But yeah. Jesus. Said imagine being the only example for what not to become. Said bro hoarders mans get cooked by Disney and folded instantly. Uh said the way everybody loses it says it all. Said this is the kind of comment you know it's gonna have the whole room crying with laughter. I mean, yeah, I guess, bro. Said, but she would love her kid. But she would love for her kid to have the kind of money that Rakai has. It is true, bro. I mean, if I'm being completely honest with you, gang, man, never mind. Let me not say that, bro. I don't need. I think the worst thing her son probably could be is a geech, gang. If I'm being completely honest here, brother. Taylor Swift fans are wait what? Taylor Swift fans are driving by and recording her $17 million castle estate located in Rhode Island. Okay. Christopher London randomly met NFL rookie friend Fernando Mendoza. I was gonna say Francisco Fernando Mendoza, who was a childhood fan, and revealed that he tried making a YouTube channel in the seventh grade to be like him in too hype and found his passion with football, which led to him being the number one draft pick. Hey, that's dope. Yo, I remember Too Hype playing Mafia, bro. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, it's crazy. All the Too Hype, damn, everybody in Too Hype probably all got kids now, bro, and they all like type married, I think. Said nah, beat people into a damn bush. I didn't even see that you commented that, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. He can low key do his thing now, man. It's boy Francisco nigga, you know what I'm saying? You can get on. I ain't gonna say he can get on his Draymond Green, Draymond Green. I call him Draymond Green. Jesus Christ. Oh man. So I've had any advice for you is it's not the sugar culture. If people can't handle it, then they ain't the people you gotta be around. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Trust me, I try my hardest not to sugarcoat most shit, bro. If I'm being 100. How would I say this? Yeah, I try my hardest not to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause then again, cause I know how I come off with certain shit. It's like how we be in here joking, and I remember this stream. Uh, I forgot when the fuck this stream was. This was a minute ago though, probably a couple months ago. Somebody came in here and they was joking and shit, and then I responded back and I was joking too. And then somebody else was like, or the person was like, "Damn, bro, why you so serious and all that shit." And I'm obviously joking with them. And I remember you saying like, "Yo, it don't seem like you joking because your facial expression or your tone, but it's like I can tell that you joking." Most people that know me know like, "Yo, gang, if I'm responding back to you, I'm joking. If I'm not responding to you, then I'm pissed." It's one of those things. Like what people, I think most people really can't understand when it's when I'm not trying to offend a motherfucker. I say that. So the only time you gotta sugarcoat stuff is on stream. When you get caught up in something, but you get the deal. Yeah, 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 yeah. He said, I can tell because I'm not, because I'm not retarded. Hell no. You funny as shit, bro. Yeah, that's a fact. See, that's why I rock with you, gang. Like, you don't take shit that I say and be like, he's trying to offend me, bro. Fuck this nigga. It's like, all right, bro. Let me let that. I'm gonna let that roll off my shoulder, my nigga, and I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go back and forth with this nigga. That type of shit, bro. I fuck with that. Logo convinced OSCS to give their editor a pay raise after finding out he only makes $6,000 per year while editing on YouTube per week. Jesus, boy. Yeah, that's crazy. Nope. That is a fact. I had an entire pecan pie I'm eating right now. I'm more to 140 ounce of a W pecan pie, man. I'm more of an apple pie nigga myself, but yeah. Said like you can tell the message I just sent wasn't serious, bro. Said that's how they be. Yeah, that's a fact. It's a fact. That's a fact. Lex reveals that he is now taking 30% of his cameraman's Twitch revenue after learning that he earns $1,000 per month from his viewers on top of his salary. Estimated $5,000 to $10,000 a month. 30% of all stream revenue, and three raids a week. Huh? He's taking his cameraman's revenue, or wait, what? Why would I slap the shit out, Lexi? Nigga, who you talking to? What, boy? You gonna take 30% what? Okay, boy. Yeah, boy. Drew better than me, nigga. I would have told him, boy, I'm not giving you a goddamn thing, nigga. You got to, nigga, nigga, you better be, boy, what? You better be, nigga, huh? Who is he talking to, bro? Fuck out of here, bro. He trolling. Jason continues his undefeated push-up fade records, essentially. Beat Ryan Garcia with ease. Okay. Been in Sergeant Hospital with viral plastic surgeon Dr. Miami. After he was accused of getting BBL abs. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm done with the Twitter reacts, bro. Wait, what? My hand's shaking. shaking harder than a vibrator. I might be dying. Knowing my luck, it makes sense. Jesus, boy. Say, yo, so I'm gonna go. I feel sick as fuck right now. And streaming 2 days away. As I'm with my friends tomorrow. I bet. Appreciate you, my nigga Finji. Big W's. Big W's for you, my guy. Okay, aside from that, though, I hope you feel better too, gang. Because that is nuclear. Okay, aside from that, we are gonna start. Wait, did I play Would You Rather already, bro? I want to say I did. Wait, what's the name of it? What's the name of this? Would You Rather plus Twitter reacts. I think I played Would You Rather already, right? I can't remember if I did. I think I did though, bro. Should I play it again though? You know what? I will play it again. I'll play it again. I'll play it again for like 10 minutes. For like 10 minutes. Then we gonna do reacts, bro. I don't really remember playing this shit though. Say yeah, my visibility ain't good. I'll see ya. I'm gonna get help. Yeah, man, make sure you get some help, gang. No bullshit. What was I finna say? Alright, we finna do Would You Rather. This is definitely gonna be a YouTube video, so if you watch this on YouTube right now, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. You dig me? We're gonna roll to 5,000 subscribers. We should be there in no time. But this is a game called Would You Rather. Obviously, the questions are as you see them, and yeah, they are as I answer them as well. So let's get into it, man. Well, maybe I should explain the game. The game is Would You Rather, I guess you could say, would you, like this question, would you rather tell your younger self one thing or ask your future self one question? Basically, a game of that instance or that sense or whatever the case may be, man. Y'all get the terminology. Y'all get it. Let's get into the game, though, man. Tell your younger self one thing or ask your future self one question. Me telling my younger self one thing, the past already happened, so I'm time traveling, but I'm not time traveling to live in the past with my younger self or watch my younger self not do something or do something. I don't know. And then me asking my future self a question. Me asking my future self a question, then I go back to the present and now I know that answer. Ask my future self something. Okay, bet. That was the right answer. W's, man. Never mind, I just ate too much sugar and stood up at 40 miles an hour. Yeah, bro, you tweaking. You tweaking, gang. Sleep with your celebrity crush. Get your dream job. Ooh. Let me think about this. Let me think about this. Think about this. Think about that. Damn, sleep with your celebrity crush to get your dream job. I mean, I'm kind of doing my dream job right now, but I guess you could say be more successful at my dream job. Okay, I'm gonna just go sleep with the celebrity crush. Okay, 20% of people pick that, but I'm kind of already doing the dream job shit, bro. So I'm sleeping with the celeb. I'm a man whore. Yeah, me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The dream job thing, I'm kind of already doing that. So if they would have said be more successful in your current job or whatever, maybe I would have picked that. But it's like, I don't really know, bro. Wait, spend the rest of your life stuck indoors or spend the rest of your life stuck outdoors? Being indoors for life is so doo-doo, bro. That's so ass. But being outdoors for the rest of your life is also so ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I'm gonna have to pick indoors, gang. Cause I could be stuck indoors, but I could still open like windows and all that, man. I just can't step outside. which is doodle, bro. But I'm gonna say stuck indoors. Main reason I'm not picking outdoors, bro, is because of bugs. Mosquitoes, I hate. Like being stuck outdoors, game. Come on, bro. So outdoors, you can work outside, sleep on the porch, ask others to bring you shit to the door. Yeah, bro. But I'm thinking of being bit by mosquitoes and it raining and I still got to be outside. Like that's the only thing I'm thinking about, bro. I'm gonna pick stuck indoors though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy because 53% of the people pick being stuck outdoors, which is crazy. Donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need it. If I donate my body to science, they could do all type of weird activities to me, and donate organs to people who need it. I say donate organs. Science is kind of crazy. Maybe it's just me. To my science all the way, I'm narcissistic. That's a W, bro. I can, I mean, well, either one I picked, I'm dead. So it's like I can't really. There's no really. Oh man, that's crazy. Why would you do that to me? I'm not alive, so I guess you can. I can't be too. What's it called? It. Live in a dystopian society with strict control, or an anarchic society with no control. This is kind of ass, bro. This is like living. What can I compare this to? An anarchic society would be like living like the living purge, like the purge for real. Or dystopian society with strict control is like living in North Korea. Um, strict control. Okay, I'm gonna just say anarchic. I ain't gonna lie. With anarchy, gang. Strict control is kind of crazy. 5 in a row. Okay, bet. I don't know. Well, did I pick five? I don't know. Whatever, bro. Not being able to sit or not being able to stand. Not being able to sit. That like laying down don't count, so I could just lay down. Okay, bet. Because not being able to stand is kind of crazy. Shout out to all my paraplegics though. Seeing ghosts everywhere, being haunted by a single restless spirit. I'd rather see ghosts everywhere, bro. Being haunted by a single restless spirit is like insidious, pretty much forever though. So not being able to sit all the way, so just lay down. Exactly. See, we here with it. Okay, next one. Unattractive and have an attractive partner. Attractive with an unattractive partner. I would pick. I ain't gonna lie. I would pick unattractive with an attractive partner, bro. Because being attractive with an unattractive partner. Okay, I don't know. Maybe a lot of women do that question. I don't know. Because as a nigga, it's like, come on, gang. Are you the most attractive? Unless you're the most attractive nigga of all time, then it's like, what are we doing? So attractive with an unattractive partner, so you can get a new partner. Nah, this nigga's retarded, bro. This nigga's an idiot. Oh my god, bro. Nah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Participate in a dating show or a survival show. So this is like participating in Love Island or participating in what's that shit called? Survivor or The Survivor? What's that island show called with them niggas on the island and shit and they gotta like survive and shit like that? I forget, bro. Let's just do the dating shit 'cause I don't really do the whole. Damn, bro. 80% of people pick that. Nah, that's kind of weak, bro. Be put in a maximum security prison with criminals who committed murder for 1 year. In prison with people who committed minor crimes for 10 years. Oh no. So another man, her moment dating show. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I can't. I'm not doing the survivor shows game. A lot of that shit they be on the beach in sand, bugs. It's too much, bro. They be wet in water. It's too much. I can't rock with that. But I think I'm gonna go maximum security prison for 1 year, bro. You can count down 365 days. 10 years with minor 10 year with people who committed minor crimes, like what, like tax evasion and all that. I'm decent. 1 year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might not live, but I'll take my chances. Not gonna lie to you. 10 in a row. There's no way I answered 5 questions that fast. Find true love, win the lottery. Find true love or win the lottery. Find true love. I ain't gonna lie, true love would be nuclear. That would be nice. Winning the lottery, I can buy some love with this lottery money. You know what? Because I'm a gambling nigga, I'm picking lottery. Say 74% of people picked it with me too, bro. Say give me true love because that's already the lottery. I see what you did there, Finji. I see what you did, man. You know what I'm saying? Vote Kamala Harris or vote Donald Trump. Because this Trump is basically a puppet for Benjamin Netanyahu gang. I'm gonna have to go Kamala Harris gang. I'm sorry. Donald Trump is a complete, like, utter idiot. You know what I'm saying? Cover for a friend's crime, turn them in. Cover for the friend's crime, man. Sorry. Say just live in their house, eat. Just live in their house, eat their money, and they love you. Jesus Christ, bro. Have your family and friends read through your entire search history, or be secretly filmed while home alone with them all watch. What kind of weird ass questions is these? Uh, I mean, okay, bro. I guess you could pick this one, bro. The Home Alone joint. I don't. I mean, my search history not nuclear though, so be a cat person, a dog person. I'm a dog person all day, gang. Cats are cool, but it's like, my search history is off limits. Nah, you nuclear, Finji. You nuclear, bro. Um, uh, I don't even realize. Whatever, bro. It's that's kind of nuclear. Earn $1 for every step you take, or $100 every 2 hours. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. 24. Nah, wait. Nah, I'm taking the steps. I'm taking a dollar for every step you take, or $100 every 2 hours. If I take 10,000 steps in a day, that's 10,000. Even if you earned $100 for every 2 hours, that's $2,400. So yeah, if I take 10,000 steps every day, you can't fast forward with your money. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with the steps. Just being a big brain thinker. You know what I'm saying? $1 I make every step I take. Facts. Always drunk, always be high. I don't drink, so I'm gonna just go always high, bro. I don't. I'm not a drinking nigga, but I've been high before a lot, so that'd be decently nuclear, I guess. Spend a year without social media, or a year without streaming services. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This is I'm not gonna say it's a 50-50, but the reason that this one is kind of like tough is because of the amount of time that I spend on social media versus the amount of time that I spend on. Wait, let me see. I low key would have to check my. You know how you check your phone with the whole like hours thing for whatever app you use. YouTube might be my most used one, so I would probably go social media if I'm being honest. For a year, yeah, that would probably be the best if I'm being. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, being without YouTube for a year is so ass. Like, that's too nuclear. I'll just go social media. Then people streaming services. With my streaming services would include YouTube, right? Of course, it would have to. If I'm, yeah, 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 it would have to. I'm not tripping. Um, Have a roommate who's always loud or one who never cleans. Always loud for the win. Cleaning is something you have to do. You have to do that, bro. That's Mando. You know what I'm saying? Live without your phone for a week or without coffee or tea for a week. Come on, bro. Are we serious, my nigga? Like, let's be fucking honest here. I don't drink coffee. Tea is cool, but I don't drink tea neither. Like on some often shit. Achieve your biggest career goal by achieve your biggest career goal, but you lose all your current friends. Keep your friends and never reach that goal. Friends are hard things. So I picked a friend. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Damn, that was almost a 50-50. 47-52. Or 47.3. 52 point whatever. They someone who's they someone who's adventurous but unpredictable, or someone who's reliable but routine. Reliable but routine, or unpredictable and adventurous. So I need my tea and coffee. Yeah, I don't drink tea or coffee, bro. Well, I drink tea sometimes, but I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee nigga. Said so, Damien, or you was the question basically, pretty much basically. You know what I'm saying? Um, Super like adventurous. I mean, okay, I guess you could say adventurous low key would be nuclear, and then reliable but routine is also good. It's also good to have a routine and have somebody reliable. Um, just because I am this already. Let's go adventurous and unpredictable. Damn, 73% picked the reliable joint. I guess, bro. That'll be, you know what I'm saying? Have to wear, oh my God, bro, this is crazy. Have to wear wet socks every day, or have to wear damp underwear every day. I think wet socks is the answer here, bro. Your feet gonna smell like cottage cheese, but that's besides the point. Like, wet underwear every day, gang. The amount of chafing and rashes that you're gonna get, bro, it's gonna be so fucking crazy. So wet socks for the win, even though your feet is gonna smell like garbage truck juice after a long day. But yeah, so as much as I hate wet socks, underwear is horrible. Yes, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Like wearing wet underwear all day would be for me. This is how I think about it. Wearing wet underwear all day would be the equivalent of you having to wear swim trunks every day. It's like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Always be slightly cold or always be slightly hungry. Slightly hungry, I can deal with. Slightly hungry, not slightly cold. 60% of people pick that. No fucking way, gang. What? Live without entertainment, movies, games, books, or without social interaction. Oh no, yeah. I would say live without entertainment, gang, because you need social interaction. That's a must, bro. What am I in solitary confinement in prison? So I'm always slightly hungry and cold, so there's nothing changes. Bitch ass nigga. I don't know if that was a mosquito or a gnat or whatever the fuck that was. That just blew me though. So your ass scared me there. Some flew straight past me, bro. I don't know if I was just seeing shit. I couldn't have been. It could have had like a fucking gnat or something. That shit just blew me. I back to the game though, man. Let me lock in. Let me lock back in. Have the ability to erase other people's memories or control them temporarily. I don't think erase people's memories. The only time you would need this erase other people's memories is if you did something highly fucking embarrassing around them, and then you don't want them to remember that shit no more. Control them temporarily. I say control them temporarily, gang. Because the memory shit is like ass. Like, what are we doing? Especially if I don't know you, I ain't doing no embarrassing shit around you. What are we doing? I always wake up tired or never be able to fall asleep easily. I'm already not able to fall asleep easily now, so I think never be able to fall asleep easily is the win here. If I'm being honest, because all if you wake up tired, that's like ass. You get no good sleep. So yeah, I bet most of you that picked that already can't fall asleep easily anyway. Live in a world without any art, Jesus, bro, or a world without internet. See, I've lived in a world without internet, and well, not without internet, but without me having to be well. Really, the internet for me was social media. So, without having to use social media, I guess. Well, really, without internet at all, including like laptops. Mm, there was a time, at least, that I wasn't using the internet like that. Game, you know what I'm saying? And it was like cable and shit. I say without internet, mainly because you need art, gang, and everything is basically art. If I'm being honest, like architecture and people building buildings, that's art, a form of it. So yeah, let's go. Damn, a lot of people pick art. That's crazy. I just think that the world would be too dull and gray and boring, and I don't like that. It's like this fucking beige ass wall. It's like, what are we doing? Give up your favorite comfort food or give up your favorite comfort TV show for a year. I don't have a comfort TV show. Well, actually, yes, I do. I do. But I don't have a. I guess you say I don't have a current comfort TV show at the moment, like a recent one. But old ones, yeah, I'd get it up for you. So I don't watch them anyway. So yeah. I say even the wall is art though. Yeah, that's a fact. So everything is art, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the world without internet, it'll be. I think it'll be much better, but well, not much better, but it'll be a little bit different. But the world without art, gang, you wouldn't have houses. What the fuck would we be living in? Huts? Well, nothing. We wouldn't have nothing if I'm being honest. This is have a best friend who's brutally honest. Have one who always tells you what you want to hear. I already have this, so I'm gonna just pick the brutally honest one. Somebody telling me something I want to hear, I tell myself that all the time, so I don't need that. Internet vids are art. Yeah, that's a fact. What I'm doing right now is a form of art. See double all the time. Have everything you hear and sound. Wait, what? See double all the time. Have everything you hear sound like it's echoing. Oh, bro, both of these are so garbage, gang. I'm not even gonna lie. This might be the toughest would you rather yet. See double all the time, or everything you hear sounds like an echo. I think I'd rather see double, bro. Echoing is fine, I guess. I mean, I'm just thinking like after a while I would get tired of hearing an echo, but then seeing double would also be crazy as hell. Like you wouldn't be able to do much. Ah, bro. See now, this is taking away one of your five senses. Okay, I would say you'd be tripping with the double vision. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You know what? I'm gonna do the hearing everything you hear echoes. I'm gonna do that one because seeing double is crazy, bro. I just thought about it like nah, and it was 64%, 36%. Everybody picked echoing. Fight the crowd for the best deals, miss out on sales, but avoid the chaos. So this is just basically Black Friday. So attend Black Friday or don't attend Black Friday. Um, yeah, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of cool on fighting crowds for shit. I'm cool on that, bro. I think I'd rather miss out and avoid the chaos. Just being honest here, bro. Just being completely honest. Like I'm not a chaos type of nigga. Plus, you can find cheaper shit at different times, Black Friday and all that. Never be able to use your dominant hand, or only be able to walk backwards. Yeah, come on, bro. Never be able to use my dominant hand, which I'm right-handed. I could just learn how to be left-handed, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can teach yourself how to be ambidextrous, bro. It's as long as you dedicate it. But only walking backwards, gang. You gotta walk backwards everywhere. Come on, gang. What are we talking about? That don't even make sense. Um, be able to talk to your past self or your future self. Yeah, see, once again, I would just say future self because what do I need to go in the past for? I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a martial arts, so I'm stuck on this one. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Uh, I'm a I'm going future self, bro. There's nothing I need to talk to my past self about anything, unless I was going back in time to relive. But then again, I would be talking to my future self. If I was going back in time to relive my life, but that's doo doo. So keep a turkey as a pet for a year, or be able to kill. Wait. Oh, be keep a turkey as a pet for a year. Be the one to kill the turkey on Thanksgiving. Wait, be the one to kill the turkey you eat on for Thanksgiving. Keeping a turkey as a pet sound kind of ass, if I'm being honest. Maybe if the animal was a lot cooler, I'll be, you feel what I'm saying? But we gonna need that Thanksgiving, my nigga. So let's go ahead and get that turkey up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm killing the turkey. Yeah, me too, bro. I can't, I'm sorry. It's not, uh, have hiccups for a week straight. Oh man, that's terrible. Have to listen to a baby cry nonstop for 24 hours. I'm picking baby. That's one day, bro, versus a whole week straight of hiccups. Oh no. So I would pay to kill the turkey, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you, gang. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this turkey right up out of here, and then somebody go ahead and cook this joint. You feel me? So I feel like it would taste better. True. Knowingly let someone you love make a life-altering mistake, or step in and risk losing their trust forever. I pick step in, bro, because you don't really rock with them if you let them make that motherfucking mistake, gang. So I'll pick step in. Only watch Christmas movies for the entire month of December, which is kind of what that really is. Only listen to Christmas music for the entire month of December. I would pick only it's 31 days. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would literally just re-rock a lot of the Christmas movies, gang. Die Hard, yeah, Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2, Home Alone 1 and 2. The rest is trash. What else? It's a couple more movies. I would pick. Yeah, I only watch Christmas movies because the only listen to Christmas music for the entire month is ass, bro. And them songs get so repetitive, and they start playing. It's crazy because they start playing the Christmas songs, the Mariah Carey, Michael Jackson. They start playing them during some like November on commercials and ads and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Christmas movies for the entire month. Uh, since someone I love to make that mistake, I ain't losing the bitch. I don't give a fuck what happens as long as I'm chilling. I'm with you on that one, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I think the question at the end said risk losing them or something like that. Risk losing their trust forever. And I'm like, if it's a risk, I don't know how much of a risk it is, but I'll risk it. It is what it is. Live in a world without Disney movies, or a world without Disney theme parks. I've never been to a theme park, so I don't really care for Disney theme parks. Plus, they has a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna go Disney theme park. Disney movies are peak. Disney movies are peak. I'm sorry. Like we need Disney movies, gang. Disney movies are too peak. Receive a handmade gift that you dislike. A store-bought gift that you love. Store-bought gift that I love. Handmade gift that I dislike. Trash. Well, let's get that out of here and let's throw it in the trash, gang. You know what I'm saying? Would they be saying chop fries? Chop fries. Only eat what? Only eat cookies for the rest of your life. No. Never eat a cookie again. I can't say cookies are my least favorite dessert. They would kind of be like the best choice out of all the desserts because they quick and easy. But then again, you got like brownies and cupcakes and all that. So I would go never eat a cookie again, gang. That's not even like questionable if I'm being honest. Like what? Never eat a cookie again? Said the fuck the fuck you don't want to die for you. That's a fact. I don't even know why I contemplated that. Master every single. Okay, now this might be this is kind of like a yo question, Finji. No bullshit. Master every single martial art, but never use them. Or know one move that always work, but only once. Wait, what? Know one move that always works, but only once. The move only worked one time. That's kind of buns, gang. That's kind of buns, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. No, but knowing every martial art, bro, master every martial art, but you can't use it. Uh, or mastering one move. That's like me mastering a jab, gang, but it only worked one time. What are we doing, bro? I do got brown knees. Why you say it like that? What? Nigga, shut up, nigga. I didn't know what the hell you talking about, boy. Uh, said one move that always works. So I choose some crazy like a spinning back fist and use that when I'm in danger. True, but see, but I think I don't know if the question is really okay. Yeah, it is saying one move that always works, but it adds at the end though, but only once. So if you use one move that always works, you only get to use the move one time. That's kind of but you would still have it though, right? You would still be able to use it. It's on the dick thrust of death. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, gang? Um, damn, if I had to pick one of these though, gang, I ain't gonna lie. One, if this one move always working, it's unstoppable. I'm gonna have to pick that one, bro. Learning every martial art, but I can't use them. There's no purpose in me learning them. 56%. Okay. Receive a gift that you hate every year. Never receive a gift, but always give the perfect one. Receive. Oh, well, it's receive a gift I hate every year. So that's once a year I receive a gift that I hate. I'll take that one. Them 76% of people generous as hell. Jesus. Half cotton candy is your only source of sugar. No. Never taste it again. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. As a kid, I loved cotton candy, but now as an adult, I don't have a use for it or a need to want to eat cotton candy. It's like Pop Rocks. I love Pop Rocks as a kid too, but yeah. Said never receive a gift again as a love bomber I can take people's trust faster. Jesus. Saying like, yeah, I like love bombing motherfuckers, so I'm gonna go ahead and never receive a gift again. Travel to the past can risk altering history, or visit the future and know your fate. Travel to the past and risk altering history. Depends on how far back I can travel and alter some. Nah, see, altering history is kind of crazy though. I don't even know how that would go, man. That shit kind of. Now I don't think it's no history that I would like to alter though, bro. Well, it is, but if that determines my fate too, then I can't. You know what? Visit the future and know your fate. I might as well, because the past traveling I don't really give a fuck that bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Give up all pastries forever, or only eat pastries for the rest of your life. Give up all pastries forever, bro. Yeah, only eat pastries for the rest of your life is crazy as hell. So I'm gonna go 1v1 a T Rex. You funny as hell, bro. Saying die, but hey, I'll take like a boss. That's a fact. At least you can say like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. For everybody that don't believe that planet, nigga, I traveled back in time and I fought one. You know what I'm saying? It killed me, but at least I know that they was real. Have absolute freedom with no security. Wait, what? Have absolute freedom with no security. Complete security with no freedom. Freedom all day, every day. No freedom is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna do like five. I'm gonna kill that damn bug, man. That shit got this close to my face. Say these questions like the cookie when I don't understand. One of the questions is literally suicide. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like eat pastries for the rest of your life, then you get no nutrients, no protein, nothing. Uh, Climb the highest peak with no gear, Mount Everest. You're gonna die. Um, Live at the base of a mountain, but never be able to climb it. I would live at the base of a mountain and never be able to climb it. I don't have the whole, oh my god, I want to climb Mount Everest one day, bro, and it will be so nuclear. No, I don't have that in my body. I'm too, you know what I'm saying? What we doing? Uh, Live in a gingerbread house that constantly attracts critters. Oh no. Never be able to eat gingerbread again. Who the fuck eats gingerbread, gang? What the fuck are we talking about? What fat bastards out here like, yeah, man, let me go ahead and eat this gingerbread real quick? No. So I live at the base of a mountain and never climb it. Anyways, yeah, that's a fact. Wait, what? So if I live at the base of a mountain, I'll never. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I'm about to say because like, me climbing no gear gang. You climb Mount Everest with no gear gang, you're out of there. So with for you. Yeah, but never be able to eat gingerbread again. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Living in a gingerbread house but it constantly attracts critters is crazy. I'm gonna do like five. I'm gonna do like five more of these questions. I ain't gonna lie to you. Would you rather is fun as hell though. I love these questions, gang. It's like it make you think heavily. Have unlimited access to the world's finest cocoa and but never taste chocolate again. Enjoy chocolate daily but never experience cocoa in any other form. Enjoy chocolate but never experience cocoa in any other form. I can't think of many things. I mean, besides what the hell you call that, bro? Besides like most chocolate, like what like besides like chocolate chips and what would you cocoa? Oh, but it says eat chocolate daily, bro. No, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Chocolate is the only form cocoa is in food. Cocoa is literally poison as a whole. Damn, I didn't fucking know that. That's nuclear. What the fuck? Damn. Yeah, but see, I don't want to eat chocolate daily though, gang. Um, How would I think about this? Having unlimited access to the world's finest cocoa, but never eat chocolate again. Damn. So it's either eat chocolate daily. Okay, well, I could choose my daily intake. Whatever. I'm gonna enjoy chocolate daily, but never experience any other form. So that'd be like no hot chocolate. Eat cocoa, it tastes bitter as fuck. You can go into cardiac arrest. Damn. Jesus. W chocolate, man. I was gonna say W cocoa, but no, not W cocoa, man. Swing through the jungle, swing through the jungle with monkeys, but never be able to speak again. Jesus, live in a city with humans, but only be able to only be able wait, live in a city with humans, but only communicate with monkey sounds. Okay, I feel like this question is kind of racist because I'm black. So it's either I become a monkey or I just be able to make monkey sounds, but I'm also still a monkey. This is kind of racist. Would you rather? Come on, man. Let's see what I'm saying. But hmm, this question is kind of nuclear, bro. Since you ain't swinging off nothing but the shower curtain as you slip. That's a fact, bro. I would say just live in the city, bro, but be able to speak to people and shit like that. Cause swinging in the jungle is kind of crazy. Fuck, I look like Tarzan. Have absolute freedom of speech, but no privacy. Complete privacy, but restricted speech. This is so ass, bro. Um, Freedom of speech, but no privacy. Complete privacy, but restricted speech. Yeah, I think I would rather just be able to say what I want to say, gang. Like, not being able to say what you want to say is so what, bro. But you get privacy. Yeah, see, that's too much. People who say complete privacy but restricted speech. Jesus, bro, that's too many. That's like what, bro? So I need privacy, brother, but I don't know if I can survive on restricted speech. You know me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the whole restricted speech activity. It's like, what are we? I don't know if I'm rocking with that, bro. Have chocolate covered broccoli for every meal, or never taste chocolate again. So it's eat chocolate every day or never eat chocolate. I'm gonna just go with never eat chocolate, bro. I'm not having chocolate covered broccoli with every meal. That shit is over with. I'm gonna do about three more questions. So this would be my third to last. Invent ground technology, but never receive credit. Be famous or be famous for a minor invention. Uh, mm, Most people who create groundbreaking technology don't get credit anyway. I mean, look at the people who made the internet. Most of the people who probably like really came up with something versus, so that question. That's a fact, bro. That's crazy as hell. Uh, be famous for a minor invention. I would say invent a groundbreaking technology. Like, see everybody like, yo, I want to be famous. I just want to be famous. Bake cookies that taste amazing but look terrible, or cookies that look perfect but taste awful. Cookies that look terrible but taste great. This will be the second to last question. I'm gonna do another one after this one. Have your teeth permanently stuck together by hard candy. Terrible. Never taste sweetness again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Never taste sweetness again, gang. Because what do I look like? I'm finna get gingivitis, bro. No. Sing carols door to door in a blizzard, or list. Wait, a list off key. Wait, list off key corals outside your window all night. Um, I'll just do the second one. Let's do one more after this one, because that question, I don't like that being the last question. That was kind of dumb. Okay, bet. Only read short stories for the rest of your life. Never read a short story again. Only read short stories for the rest of my life and never read a short story again. Um, Said never taste sweetness. The fuck. Said it'll help you lose weight too. Yeah, but that is kind of crazy, though, bro. Never tasting any sweetness ever again in life. Or unless they was referring to just desserts, then that would have been different. But well, you right about that. But mm, yeah, that question was very tricky. Yeah, this is the last question. I pick read short stories for the rest of my life because reading books is I'm not gonna pull a Andrew Tate. Reading's gay. I'm not gonna say no shit like that. But yeah, only short stories. Damn. Okay, I got that one wrong. But this is a W. Would you rather, man? W freaking would you rather game. No bullshit. I'm definitely gonna upload this one. I gotta low key. I gotta upload. I gotta upload the other one. I gotta upload that other Would You Rather and that Scrandu video ASAP. Um, but if you're watching this joint, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Also, comment in the comment section down below if how much you really rocked with this video, or if you would have how you would have answered any of these questions. You dig what I'm saying? But with that being said, I will be doing. Let's do. Um. Yeah, we're gonna do some reacts too, bro. Just cause I feel like it'll be decent. Say yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Them questions, low key might have been better than the last one I did. I can't lie to you, bro. Uh, let's do. Damn, it's a lot of videos in here about. I feel like I reacted to like 7 videos about like fast food and shit. That shit's crazy. Mm, we gonna do this clumsy video, this sector video, and I don't know if we're gonna do that Schluty video. Let's do this clumsy joint. Let's do the video by clumsy. Let's see. I hate ads, bro. Intrusive thoughts by clumsy. Let's see what intrusive thoughts he got. Maybe some of them might match mine. What? Hold on, clumsy. I don't think your intrusive thoughts matching mine. Then I take that back. Like, what if you just stepped into the street and got hit by a car gang? Come on, bro. What are we talking about? So have you seen the video of the guy holding up a bunch of officers with a katana? Nah, I ain't seen nothing like that, man. That'd get somebody seriously hurt. What was that on like Twitter or something? Ah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm with him on that, bro. If you acted if everybody had to act on their intrusive thoughts game, you would be doing life in prison right now. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? What? Bro, he got 60. This was in 2004. He got 67 life sentences plus 5,200 years without parole gang. You could have just gave him this 5 stack and he would have been over with, bro. Like what? Sentence wait, sentence to wait, sentence for the death of 66. He held a solitary confinement and denied visits. Wow. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dropping or breaking into so I ain't, oh, okay. I can say this. One intrusive thought I had about damaging something, and it's kind of still to this day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big screen TVs are like very smashable, gang. Like taking a golf club or a baseball bat and just beating the hell out of a TV game. That's always been something I wanted to do. I don't know why, bro. It just seemed like yo, this would be tough. Not tough, but you feel what I'm saying. It'd be like I don't know, but that's something I've always thought about. Like, damn, that'd be crazy if I did that. Scroll agree with what I said, bro. You gotta react to that. What you say? Uh, but he had to stand up against rubber bullet more than like wait. But he had to stand up against rubber bullets and more. For like 14 hours standing there with a sword. Just a good react. Jesus, boy, what? React to the Apollo sword guy. I'm gonna, I'm gonna have to see that. You'll have to remind me. You'll have to put it in the Discord so I can know. You feel what I'm saying? Or so I can remember. Not gonna lie to you, that's too nuclear. If you buy two cakes and you're like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, if I just toss one of these joints into the middle of the street, or just toss it on the ground in general, and be like, damn, what would happen? I can't lie like I've never had one of those thoughts, bro. I can't front. A little dog or a toddler. Nigga, what the fuck is clumsy talking about, gang? You like, bro? Hey, well, I can understand. I can understand the little dog thing. What the fuck you mean a toddler, gang? Okay, like Chihuahuas or like maybe like a Yorkie or something like that. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I probably could punt this motherfucker like 50 yards, bro. And probably sign an NFL contract with a toddler, gang. What are you saying? You feel like something is wet inside of you, clumsy? Come on, bro. You got to do better than that, game. Please. What are you talking about? Yeah, come on, clumsy. What are we doing? He's off the rails here, gang. If you ever had a skill box opening, yes. It doesn't turn on. Yeah, this nigga clumsy. This nigga clumsy might need to. He might need to be in like a mental asylum game. What is he talking about right now? Come on, clumsy. You are literally you are on a generational downfall of like doom. What, boy? No, 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 no. There's no us bro together, me and you type activity in this one, bro. We gotta we this is where we separate church and state game. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, nah. Let's not add no we's and this and nothing, man. I don't even remember playing the we. I only speak no French. Never been to France. Crazy. Yeah, whatever side of TikTok he on, it's crazy as hell, man. Say you doing this or say you doing it or this. Wait, you doing it this stream or next stream? More likely next stream. Jesus. Yeah, come on, man. See, clumsy. I don't know where you getting these comments or these thought processes of these people from, but come on, bro. We got to get y'all up out of here, man. Like swiftly. You know what I'm saying? Why did you keep saying we, gang? There's no we in this, bro. Hey, yo, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna catch you when I can. I'm gonna send you the link to the sword video and all that. I bet. Yeah, okay, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a fact. Now, okay, he did add we in this. Okay, I'm with this. I'm with this we in this scenario. The other three scenarios he had, come on, gang, watch out. Stop playing with me. This one, I'm with. Stop, see, stop adding me with you, gang. I said this was the only time. You can't keep adding me and you in the same joint, bro. No. Stop, stop speaking French, because I don't even speak French. Ew. Yeah, come on, man. Watch out, clumsy. I'm not joining your Discord again. Your Discord is nuclear. Come on, bro. That's crazy as hell. Wait, did I not watch this cheese video? put that in my what's the name? I didn't watch that shit. What the hell is that? Um. Okay, yeah, that might be the last react I do. Only because I have been streaming for 2 hours. So that one is, yeah, that might be the last joint. I'll do it. I'll make that my last react, and then I'll yeah, I'll conclude everything tomorrow. Plus, I'm dropping a short tomorrow. I might as well drop a video tomorrow too. So, wow, appreciate y'all Twitch. Appreciate y'all YouTube. Big W's in the chat. You dig me? Um, yeah, love y'all niggas. Alright, bro, keep grinding. Appreciate that, Dion. Appreciate that game. Trust me, I will keep grinding, brother. I'm gonna roll to 5,000 subs. We'll be there in no time. And yeah, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Deuces, I'm out. W 2.5 hour stream. You dig me? Boom.